Tennessee Department of Transportation held an in-person public meeting to talk about the design on the proposed Pellissippi Parkway extension. This extension has been talked about for years, and currently it's in the design process. The meeting was requested by the Blount County Commission after the community raised a lot of concerns. 6 on your side. Kristen Gallant in the studio with us tonight and gives us some of the highlights of what was discussed during that meeting. Kristen?
Well, Bo, some of those concerns that people brought up were the timeline of the project, congestion and safety, and how this is going to affect wildlife. It's an idea that's been in the works for years.
The Tennessee Urgent Highway Needs Plan, enacted by the General Assembly in 1986, included the extension of Pellissippi Parkway.
The proposed Pellissippi Parkway extension would go from State Route 33 to State Route 73 through Blount County.
The inside shoulders will be 14 feet wide, while the outside shoulders will be 12 feet wide.
This is the first time the public has been able to comment on the proposed design elements in person and ask questions to TDOT officials.
We had a lot of questions about the design, about the rationale for the design, about alternatives, about impacts, and I felt like a lot of those concerns got expressed. I'm seriously disappointed in the answers we got from TDOT personnel. They seem to keep defaulting to this is the process we went through and this is why it's going to go forward, and not really engaging with people's questions.
Some of the questions people felt weren't answered were about the timeline of the project and why the money can't be used elsewhere on roads they feel need to be redone.
Part of our budget every year is to address congestion and safety needs within communities. This being a project that's been identified in the past and supported through local officials from its inception through today to address safety and congestion and mobility for the general public here in Blount County.
TDOT says local officials are pushing for the project. Those at the meeting are wanting to know where those officials are.
One of the themes of the questioning tonight seemed to be the people who are making decisions about this are not here in this room, and we're not in conversation with them. And it feels like there is a separation between the people who will be impacted and the people who have the power to make the decision.
Now, after the public meeting, those who weren't able to speak had the opportunity to speak with TDOT employees one-on-one. They could also write down and send in their questions or comments with the hopes to get answers at a later time. Bo?
All right, Kristen, thank you. And comments can be submitted until October 12th, and we'll have a link on our website, WAT.com. The next phase of this project is to finalize design plans.